We live?
We are live.
We live, baby.
Do you like pooping? Like, do you thoroughly enjoy pooping?
Yeah, it's my like TikTok time.
Oh, it's your TikTok time? I just thoroughly enjoyed pooping.
Why is that? That's the first thought you came in.
Well, I was driving over here and I was like, dang, like it just feels so good to like get a shit out. And I was like, dang, like I thoroughly enjoy pooping. Like,
Well,
I just like sitting there and just like,
yeah, it's my TikTok time. It's 1000% my TikTok time. Sometimes like I'll be in there for like 35 minutes.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I can
So-
just sit there, especially if the shower's running, which I shouldn't do because, water bill. But like if the shower's running and I'm pooping before the shower, I just sit there and I forget because like the shower's like white noise and then like you're kind of just sitting there. And then like after you feel so light and I don't know. I was on the drive over here and I was like, dang, like I really enjoy that.
I didn't realize how much I enjoy it until I was on prep this last prep.
Mm-hmm.
And when I got so close to my show and I had like so little carbs in me, I couldn't go.
Yeah.
So like I was taking like this crazy ass supplement that's like a powder called Fiberlize.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I would take like 2 scoops of that shit every night, and that's the only thing that got me able to go.
Yeah.
And black coffee. I would have to take that at night and then black coffee, and it was good
makes
to go.
it runny though. I only like it when it's
Nah,
solid.
not me. But I was, dude. I think I was backed up for like 5. I didn't go for like 5 days straight, and I was like, I'm gonna die,
It's constipated.
bro. No, like you just don't have anything to
Yeah.
move it. Like it's just protein in you.
Well, you
I-
wasn't taking fiber?
Huh?
Well, you was taking after. But
Yeah, I was after that, but like my diet, because it was so low and everything, I didn't have a lot of fiber. It wasn't a fiber, there wasn't an abundance of fiber in my diet
Right.
because everything was lowered.
Right.
So I was just like, I can't fucking go. And it's like a thing on prep. It's like you just can't do it. So that, yeah, it was frustrating.
Oh no, I take like 4 a day
Dude, same.
or 3 or 4.
Nah, I
4.
literally take
one in
like
the
3 to 4 a
morning,
day. It's bad.
and then at work, and then after work, and then after the gym.
After every single meal now, I'm just like, I could go.
Yeah, you have to get it out. I don't feel like. But anyways, we talk about shit a lot. But anyways, welcome back to another episode of Identical Opposites. Another Thursday.
No, Thursday.
We are back.
We back.
Good Thursday.
How you doing?
I was thinking of an intro, but I couldn't think of one. But I am your co-host AJ Jackson.
And I'm your other co-host, Ian Hook. How the fuck you doing?
Yeah.
I guess
Yes.
we should have said this last episode, but
What we doing?
Memorial Day.
It is Memorial Day.
Happy Memorial Day
I honestly don't know why we celebrate this holiday, but
for our veterans.
that's right. That's
Yep.
right. I'm not a big holiday celebrator. Like I don't care enough.
This isn't a holiday to celebrate. It's a holiday to remember.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
recognize.
I get that, but still, like any holiday, like July 4th, I'm like okay, and then
Okay. Well, America, freedom. America.
but are we really free though? We did. Okay, I talk about this at work all the time. I'm like, we need another Boston Tea Party. We need another one. Because the reason we did the first Boston Tea Party was the taxes thing, right? We was paying taxes with the R word. What is it called? Reciprocation? Or
Bro, I
whatever.
thought you were saying. All right.
Oh, no. But anyways.
I was like, AJ.
Representation, is that it?
All right, yeah.
Taxes with no something. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But we had that because we was paying taxes to the British or whatever, and we didn't like that. And then we become a country, and now we're paying taxes again,
What was
and
it,
it's
the
taking like
Parliament?
Parliament?
Something to do with Parliament?
I don't think that's it.
All right. Go ahead.
What is Parliament?
I don't know.
I don't know. I haven't taken history in
A
forever.
long time.
Yeah, so I
High
don't know.
school.
Yeah, middle school. I took U.S. history in junior high
Yeah.
school, but
I remember took U.S. history.
I don't
remember
remember
shit.
anything. Yeah, I remember more European history than
All right, keep going though.
U.S. history.
You're on a roll.
But no, I was just saying like we need another Boston Tea Party because like we're still paying taxes
Out the ass.
out the ass. So it's just like, what do we do that for? Just to pay more taxes? You get me?
No, I feel you.
Like
I feel you.
we need another Boston Tea Party, but of course we're not gonna throw tea because like,
Yeah.
that's not irrelevant in today's society. So me at my job, we was trying to figure out what would we throw instead of the tea, you know what I'm saying, to like really F up economy, or like really send a message out. We were saying
Technology.
like coffee,
Technology.
like if we did technology,
Yeah.
then
Like somebody
how would the
knock-
message get out though? Because it's so heavily
That's true.
technology. Yeah,
That's
you know what I'm
true.
saying?
How did it get out before though? You know what I mean?
You know, and people were just screaming. I guess
All right, let's scream.
they had newspapers and stuff.
We have newspapers.
Who reads that?
People will.
Exactly. So I'm thinking coffee because everybody's a Starbucks fiend. And if
I
there was
am.
no Starbucks,
I am.
Starbucks. If there
Yeah.
was no Starbucks, people would go insane because
Yeah.
like people can't really go. I feel like majority of Americans can't go without coffee.
Yeah, that is true. Or like, yeah, that coffee be a good one.
Or
Coffee
like-
be a really good one. Like, put that out the ass. Alcohol.
Alcohol. Yeah.
There's some fucking fiends for shit.
We did go through prohibition before, but
Yeah.
that didn't stop anything.
Yeah.
I feel like alcohol and stuff you can get that
Yeah,
under
that's
the,
so fucked up though. Like that, like they were like, yeah, y'all can't have alcohol anymore, and they were just like, I'm gonna make that shit in my bathtub because I need it.
Right.
Like, what was wrong with you?
I don't know.
I mean, I guess bad times back then. Like you had to be drunk, like to like just want to live. Like that
I
was dark.
guess.
Like I feel like wasn't the best times. You know, everybody was broke back then.
Yeah.
Wind going crazy.
When is going
But
crazy.
damn, like yeah, I'm gonna make it in my bathtub or like, but like speakeasies are the cool as fuck.
They are.
Speakeasies are cool as shit.
But it's just like I don't know. Like what would send the message that we don't want to pay taxes no more? Well, we can't pay taxes.
Every person that's like, what generation are we?
Z.
We are
Uh-huh.
every like Generation Z and what's below us?
Millennial.
Millennials.
Mm-hmm.
All right, us too. Just make it a pact that like we all, every single one of us on this planet, or just in the U.S., doesn't file taxes.
That's what happened before.
What are you gonna do?
Or like
You're gonna arrest every single one of us?
Yeah,
No.
majority of people didn't pay taxes 1 year or something like that.
No, because then the other generations will have to pay for every single one of us to be in jail. So you're gonna so you're gonna do that? No. Boom. There you go.
They're just gonna make us pay more though. That's what happened with student loans. You remember?
Yeah. It's still
What was
being,
that,
it's
last
still
year?
trying to be a thing.
Or 2 years
It's
ago?
still trying to be a thing.
No, like 2 years ago, 90. It was like something. It was a crazy stat. It was like 90% of people with student loans did not pay it that year, like at all, because it like paused and then
Well,
it
yeah, because
restarted.
Biden
in
was
no
like,
way.
we're not gonna be paying it, and everybody was just like, Biden, like, they have to pay the student
Yeah.
loans. He's like, we're gonna pause this. We'll get back to you. And like nothing is ever said.
Dude, student loans. I was late this past month. Oh my god,
Tax out the ass.
it doubled.
Yeah.
I had to pay double.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy. Like I was thinking, I was only like a couple days late, so I'm thinking, oh, it's gonna be like a $50,
No,
$100
it's not.
charge.
No, it's not.
It was
Out
double.
the ass. It goes by a day, and then it's like a week, and then it's like it goes by percentages. That's what it does. It goes by percentages.
Yeah,
So I was like, I'll go fuck myself. Okay.
yeah. It didn't hurt me too bad, but still, it's just like, damn, really doubled.
No, yeah, for sure. But no, like if we all made a pact, like
Would it work though?
yes,
You think?
if we could actually do that, because like we could see like okay, like you know like there's a tax day like April something, whatever. I don't know if it's an
It
exact
is an
exact day every single
yeah.
year. It's like the 16th or something like that.
Something like that. It's in
Something like
April.
that. Yeah, it's in April. We could see like get a chart, someone in like the tech world, and like we can keep track of like are we like Gen Z and millennials actually paying it? Because like then we we don't want to fuck ourselves and be like only 50% didn't pay, and then we're like 20% didn't pay.
Well, that would always
Everybody else
happen,
bitched
though.
out and like actually paid them because they like didn't want to get in trouble.
Yeah.
So then like we can like be a safety net. But if it's like the day before and 95% still didn't do it, boom, fuck it. I'm just saying, like,
But you're still good. The thing is, like, there's a tax day, but you can still do your taxes after. That's what I'm saying. Like, they're gonna continue to make us.
and we still won't. We just fight the man. We just fight the man.
We tried it.
We just fight the man.
I don't know. I feel like it just needs to be better. Like, we're obviously, apparently, the best country out there, but
Because we will fuck shit up. Like we're I almost said a bad word. We're very stupid.
yeah,
We're dumb as fuck. But
as a society,
we're dumb as fuck as a society. But like, if you want to fight, like, let's fucking go. Like that's our motto basically at this point. It's
are
like,
you that? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, like we're so dumb, and it's just like, but like, we have like a mindset is like, but if you want to come after how dumb we are and like you want to start shit, like let's go.
Right.
Like we're going.
And that's the thing. Like I started thinking about that too. Like, are you die hard like America?
No.
Okay.
No.
I don't get that either. Cause like I know I'm an American. I was born here, lived here all my life, et cetera, et cetera. Generations been here. But like I don't think me personally is ever like America. Like if someone was like
Yeah.
fucking with us, I would not be the first one to be like, let's go kill somebody. Or like
Yeah.
in GTA. But let's go like
If you have a line and it's like Democrat, Republican, in the middle,
yeah.
I'm
but
like I'm here.
Okay. But like I'm saying like I don't like if we start war or someone starts war with us, I will go to jail.
Why?
I'm not fighting war. Why would I fight it? Why am I fighting a war? I didn't start it.
Oh, I would be like, knock your door down, bitch.
I'm going to jail.
No.
Like if we had to
No,
go
you're
to
not,
war.
bro. You're going to war. You're going to war with me.
No, I'm not.
You're going to war with me.
I'm not. I'm telling you now, I'm not.
We're getting the fucking mud, eyes, and we're fucking going on a fucking tank together, and we're going bop bop right down their motherfucking doors.
And you're gonna see me behind a jail cell, behind some bars, eating some jail food and making friends. Cause I'm not going to war.
That's what we should do, though. Like before we get like they like come after like us, like hey, like we're going to war. We need you guys to come out. Blah blah blah. We'd be like, dude, these fucking prisoners. Let's get them fucking out there. If you do good for us, you're free. You're home free.
Facts though. I think
Unless you did some radio
I think that
fucked up
would
shit.
happen, though.
Unless you do some radio fucked up shit. Like you can't like set them free. But like still.
I don't know. Like I just don't see myself ever being
Like,
like
it's really fucked
I
up.
have
But
to.
like if we needed to like, you know, just sacrifice somebody to like be a decoy, like all right, like if we like throw somebody like at this, you know, if we throw somebody in this building for everybody to like come and charge at them, so like we can come in other directions and just fuck all of them up. Like, dude, get a fucking pedophile and just throw them in there, and everybody's just like, like you know what I
Say
mean?
it goes mass murder and then pedophile.
And then they're all but everybody jumps on the fucking pedophile,
Right.
not know he's a pedophile. They just think he's an American. She is technically, and they just fucking murk his ass. But then while they're, you know, their attention is on the fucking piece of shit, then we just come in and just fuck their day up. And we
Yeah.
just do that with a bunch of fucking different areas, like murderer, pedophile, like.
Yeah. But like
Just throw 'em.
at the same time, it's just like, why is war? Like, why is it that deep? You know?
People are pieces of shit, and
Yeah.
people have some serious hatred towards us.
I guess I ain't do nothing though. That's
Yeah.
that's one thing. Like I didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
Them people up there in DC or some shit, they're the ones doing so. So why we have to pay?
Well, like technically, we're not doing anything right now. Our president's like probably asleep on the desk right now,
No, he's worrying about getting reelected.
and he ain't, bro.
We'll see.
He's about to have
Honestly, I don't even know. I haven't been following.
He's about
but,
to
like,
have a fucking personal nurse next to him.
Yes, but we have Trump and Biden once again,
Yeah, we do. I know.
the two most hated
I understand that. Yeah,
people
like-
in the world
but,
right
like,
now.
Yeah, I get it, but like, dude, Biden can't like survive on his own. Like, we have to realize as a country, like, if he can't fucking walk up steps,
But that's the thing.
he can't guide our country.
Biden is only the face. Like the
That's
thing
true.
is, like,
That's true, but he's basically just a yes man at this point. To like,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
But he has like,
Because he hasn't put anything through. Like, I think Trump did put more things into effect. But before that, like, Obama broke a record of, like, putting the most laws in,
Yeah,
or, like, whatever
bills or
regulation.
whatever.
Yeah. He, for legislation. Like, he just, like, put so much through.
Yeah.
And nobody ever did that, like, actually, like, stepped up and, like, be a fucking man as president.
Right.
And Trump did that, but like Biden hasn't done fucking jack shit. Biden's one thing was just like, no more student debt, people, reelect me. And like he's like, and everybody's just like, we have to pay this dude.
right. I
He's
mean,
like-
it is going through process right now,
It's not gonna work.
but I doubt they're going to
Everything's
approve.
paused, but it's not gonna work.
Well, everything has to go through, what is it, Congress
Legislation.
or House?
Yeah. Congress.
Yeah, so.
The
it's
Senate?
Them, yeah. So, I don't
We
know.
probably, dude, if there's somebody watching that's like a law major or like a history major, they probably think we're so dumb.
I don't give a.
We really haven't, dude. I haven't taken that since I was like 16.
What, law?
No, like any history
Oh.
or like anything with Congress or law and all that shit, legislation,
Honestly, I couldn't care less.
like the branches, like judicial branch, executive branch.
Yeah.
What's
There's
the
only
third one?
3. Legislative,
Legislative?
judicial,
Yeah, judicial.
executive.
Okay.
But yeah, enough about politics or whatever we was on. But yeah, so how was your weekend? We get to that first before I have a topic today.
Ooh.
But elaborate on the weekend real quick, catch the people up, et cetera, et cetera.
Didn't do much. Going down to Florida this upcoming week for my birthday, so I kind of just like laid back, did my regular bodybuilding shit, just grocery shop, cook, clean, fucking workout, that bullshit. Got a nice tan at the pool yesterday, gym tan laundry. No, I really didn't much. I didn't do much. Yesterday and today, I slept in till like 9:30. Felt amazing.
That's good. I have not.
So I've been lazy.
Yeah.
You traveled a little bit.
I just went to Greenville. My parents was in town helping my uncle with something. So me and my sister went down to see our parents, and then that's basically it. Slept all day yesterday. And
All day?
then basically, I did not move from my couch at all yesterday. And then today, went to the gym, and now I'm here. It's basically it. Nothing too
Yeah, we
fancy.
don't do anything crazy.
Nothing too fancy.
We don't do much.
But yeah, okay, we're taking a switch.
Go ahead. Take it off.
A topic I kind of want to talk about. It might get a little serious up in here, maybe, but we're actually going to talk about something today.
Okay.
And on the way back from Greenville, me and my sister was talking, and it just spurred up a thought of mine, basically, that might help viewers or whatever that's in like the gym community or like life in general. You feel me? It's basically the quote that everybody knows: comparison is the thief of joy. And I feel like that needs to be talked about because I feel like a lot of people out here, especially today in age, that's the correct term, right? Today, age. Today and age? Today's age?
What you just said.
Today and age?
Yeah.
Okay. Today and age. That doesn't sound right.
Day and age.
Basically, in today's world, I feel like a lot of people are comparing themselves because of like social media, et cetera, which is leading you to quote unquote depression and, not feeling worthy and trying to rush your life, et cetera, et cetera. So, what you think about that?
Go into detail more.
I don't know. I just feel like, me personally, this is my tip for life. Like, I'm loving, I wouldn't say loving, but I'm very okay with life right now. Like, I'm happy. I'm not sad. I haven't hit depression at all in the last year and a half. Like, it's been great. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that comes from me not worrying about the next person or comparing myself to people or, stuff like that. Like, I'm just, living my life, and that has elevated my mindset or like helped my mental health, et cetera, et cetera. Because before, especially like in high school or in college, you were kind of influenced by the crowd you were like with, and with that comes comparisons of like how your friends lived or how their parents were towards them or how what they were doing on the weekends, they had lake houses, et cetera, and you're just like, like, I don't have that. Or, after college, you're making all these friends, and they're like 7 to 10 years older than you, and they're in a different place in their life than you are, but you forget that you're still young. You have 7 to 10 years to get there and even exceed that, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. It's just stuff like that. Like,
I feel that. No, I mean, in high school, our town was so small. I talked about this before. In high school, our town was so small, so like you couldn't be your own person. You were just a clone.
Right.
Everybody else, like whatever the trend was, you did that. Your fucking friend group, you were exactly the same person.
Right.
Whatever, blah blah blah. Like you had no fucking. Everything was conformity. Like nothing was. Everything was the same. Uniform. Unisons. But now, I mean, I think this is another thing I touch base on is like I compare myself in two ways when I like see like my older friends and I see them have like so much financial freedom, and I'm just like fuck, like I want to be there, and like have like I just want to be like so wealthy and like successful in life where I'm just I don't worry about it a single dollar in my like for the rest of my life. Like,
Right.
and I just see some of my friends and I'm just like, fuck. But then I realize I'm like, oh, we have like a 6 to 7 year age difference, sometimes 8,
Right.
and I'm just like, I forget that we're that far apart. And like I still have time, but I just want to rush that. Then I also compare myself when I'm like, oh, like I'm 23 right now, about to be 24, and I'm like, I'm still so young, but in my head, I'm just like, clock is ticking. Like for bodybuilding, I want to, want to get to a pro, want to be a pro, want to be a pro. Everything on my mind, I want to be a pro, want to be a pro, want to be a pro. And then, when I'm in a growing phase, I'm just like, I'm just looking at myself and I'm like, oh, I don't have those cuts anymore. I don't have those deep things. And I see everybody like going on these preps now and, about to compete again. And I'm just here like still growing. I'm like, it's in my fucking head. I'm like, fuck, like I don't look that way. Like I'm like so behind. I'm like, I got time. I'm my own person. Everybody has like their own like strengths and weaknesses. And like, it's so hard not to compare yourself. And I try not to, but like sometimes you just like have to look at it and you're just like, damn, okay, like, sometimes it gives you a kick in the ass. Sometimes that you need. Sometimes it gives you a kick in the ass that you're just in your head about. And like, for example, you know what I mean. So I don't know. There's like things that I compare myself that I shouldn't.
I guess my question is like, why do you feel like you need to compare at all?
Because I always had the mentality that I need to be the best.
Right.
I need to be the best. So every time I see somebody like that, I'm like, bigger than me, you're older than me, I'm like, you have more money than me, not like a envious way, but I'm like, I want to be better. And it's a terrible mindset to have. Like I'm not ever envious or jealous of somebody, but I'm just like, okay, like you're 30 right now with this much amount of money, and I see your lifestyle. Like, okay, when I get there, like I want to double that. I'm not saying like right now, blah blah. I'm like envious, like congrats, like good for you, like you work for that, awesome. Or I see somebody that's like 28 on stage and they just won their first pro card. I'm like, all right, you have so much more mass than me right now. But I'm like, I have 4 years to get to just a little bit behind you. Like, I mean, like,
Right.
I have time. So, like, and I just see people's like strengths and weaknesses. And like, I see just the certain things. And I'm just like, okay, what can I do forward to like when I get to that point, I'm so far ahead. And it's not a mean way. It's not a mean thing. It's just like, I always want to be as successful as I can be.
Yeah.
It's just it's a trait that like I fucking get down. Like you've seen it. Like I get so hard on myself. Where I'm just like to the point of like fuck. Like I'm in my head. Fucking feel like shit. Look like shit. Like blah blah blah. And it's just like yo, calm down. I just really need it. Sometimes I just need to calm down. Because nobody ever should fucking compare. Like this one kid came up to me today in the gym, and he was just like, like laughed, but he just like wanted to spark up conversation. He like looked at me. He was just like, he's like, dude, put your shirt back on. I feel like a piece of shit. He's like, I feel small as shit next to you. And I'm like, dog, don't say that. Like don't say that. Blah blah blah. I was like, you're fucking killing it. Whatever. I was like, you are killing it. Like, don't think that whatsoever. I was like, I hyped up one of his like strong points, and I was, blah blah blah. And but I do that. Like sometimes, like in my head, I see one of like, some pro bodybuilders that come into the gym, and I it's like they're like, 30 some, and they're fucking just mass monsters, and they come in and I'm just like, fuck, I do not look like that. And then as soon as I don't think I look like that, then it goes to I just look terrible in general. It's not even just me comparing, and I just spiral. So I gotta like chill on that. Like that's the part where I'm just like,
Yeah.
it's not ever that deep. Like I have my strengths, they have their strengths, they have their maturity. I'm working on that. Like everything is a slow process, but it's hard sometimes. I feel like people can agree and, just attest to this. That's like, sometimes it's inevitable that you're just going to be like, fuck, like they look better than me. Fuck. Like they are, especially when somebody's like close to your age and it's just like, like money wise or like, happiness wise, freedom wise. And they're just like, oh, like, I wish that was me. I wish that was, blah, blah, blah. It's hard not to like look at that other person.
Yeah. I guess that's why I brought it up because like I feel like TikTok and stuff is like showing all these like young people getting, boatloads of money,
So
or
wealthy.
whatever. Dang, brain farting. But like, yeah, so like it's happening quick. Everybody wants to get rich quick or whatever like that. And I guess it's like for me, I have a mindset of like not like I'm not saying I haven't done it. Like I did it in the past, but like since I kind of stopped comparing from like I wouldn't even say like it was like years ago. I'll say like it was from a couple months ago, probably like in March. I just like stopped comparing and like you just see things kind of like elevate and stuff like that. Like started doing YouTube, and when you start something new, you start comparing to like the people who are like really successful already, like the Mr. Beasts or like AMP. I don't know if y'all know them, but AMP and like all them guys are getting like millions of views on their videos and like getting paid this and that, going here, there, et cetera, et cetera. And like when I stopped kind of comparing myself to them and like trying to rush to catch up or catch up, you know what I'm saying? Like everything's been going
Smoother.
100 times better. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm still burnt out, but I'm not so burnt out. I'm not over stimulated all the time. I'm able to focus on certain things because I'm not worried about the next person. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm on my own timeline. And that's what I kind of want to bring to light. Like, just like be on your own timeline. Don't really compare yourself to someone else because they're on a whole different timeline.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly,
Like, their life is set up in a whole different way. And of course, you can take the same steps. And some people do get noticed earlier than others. But like, I don't know. Hard work makes the dream work, I feel like. But
For sure.
I don't know.
For sure.
I'm trying to explain it in a way that it will kind of like enlighten, if that makes sense. But I don't know. I just stopped comparing, and I felt like life has got easier. I mean, it's still hard, but it got easier when you just stop worrying about the next
Stop
person.
giving a fuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think like I'm not worried about anybody else. And I'm just like right now, like just feel like I'm really, really hard on myself. Like just like trying to be that successful as like I have that mindset.
Yeah.
That's probably the hardest part I'm dealing with right now. And it's hard like not being there like as fast as you want it to be.
Yeah, and that's my thing. Like, don't put a timeline on it.
Yeah.
Etc. Like, I think that's what I'm trying to say. Like, when you put timelines on things rather than just like riding your wave, grinding, et cetera, I feel like it will come quicker than you think if you just don't. You know what I'm saying?
No, absolutely. Absolutely, yeah. I think also like a good piece of advice for some people that are struggling with that, some things we went through and everything like that is just to every single day remind yourselves that you're going to get better each and every day. Like every single day you're 1% better.
Right.
There should never be a day where you're just like nothing happened here. Like for me, for example, like there's two things I could do it, that it's okay, I was 100% like I know it sounds like tacky cuz just like what I'm going to give example for, but in the gym like okay, like I just had a workout and I'm doing everything the right way. That workout is 1% better to the physique I'm trying to achieve.
Right.
Okay, cool. Me being 100% on plan that day, even though it sounds stupid, like, oh, I want to like cheat on my diet, blah, blah, blah. Being there, doing that to a T every single day is 1% better. And I can attest to that because before, when I was just following macros and I was kind of like, before I got with my coach and everything like that, and I was just kind of like, oh, like, I can kind of cut out this meal and really eat nothing if I want to have this big meal that's like kind of similar. Like it just was bad. Like I did not have the physique I wanted where I was just kind of just eyeballing things and, just not really caring. And I'm not saying everybody has to do that, but for me, like every single day, 100% onto my diet, 1,000%. okay, cool, I'm 1% better to achieving that physique I want, and it's shown
Right.
day in and day out. It shows.
Right.
Okay, and then at work for me right now, I'm in sales. Okay, if I getting to a certain goal for me throughout the day, whether that be deals, whether that be just conversations I've had. How many did I have in that day? Boom, that's 1% better to a more successsful month for me, or more successful future coming up. So there's always things to look forward to. You never have to feel like you're complacent or I just have I've been the same person for the past month, for the past year, whatever it may be.
Right.
That's not true at all. You look at it every single day and just okay, what did I do today? All right, so what did I do today? What can I do tomorrow? Even if it's the same thing, what's going to get me to another percentage, better for myself? Or even if it's not 1%, or if this, what I do today is going to lead to a better future. Just continue to look at that. Don't look at it into okay, I'm here today, I need to look at a year from now. No, you don't. No, you could look at a year, but
Right.
take it day by day to make those small adjustments to finally get to that finish line. You know what I mean? It's not tomorrow you're going to get to that year point. In a week, you're not going to get to that year point. In 6 months, you're probably not going to get to that year point. Okay, maybe some people, like you said, some people have earlier success than others.
Right.
Some things happen, but it's usually not true. Take it day by day, and that's the biggest piece of advice I can give. Is just where I see success is just slow yourself down, because my body races 24/7 all the time. My mind races 24/7. So to be able to control myself now, for the most part, obviously I have days where I'm just a little spiral action. It's fine. We're human, but to be able to slow yourself down and just breathe for a second, what did I do today? What did I do what did I do yesterday? All that.
Yeah.
Take it from there.
I agree. That's what I was gonna say next is the rushing part of it. I wouldn't rush anything. Like you said, year. If you look a year out, don't think a year is gonna happen tomorrow or next week. I personally look a year out. I plan out, or I don't plan out. I manifest, y'all. I'm one of those freaking manifest people. But I do a vision board every year, and I don't do vision board to kind of the whole spiritual thing. I'm kind of all right, if I was to do such and such this whole year, what would that be? So I'll just list out a whole thing of stuff. It'll be broad pictures or broad statements or even specific statements of what do I want within this year. And sometimes everything comes true in that year. Sometimes it doesn't. But I'm also not going to rush it. I don't know if y'all know, but I do a lot of content. So it's sometimes you see someone posting content every day or filming content every day, or et cetera, and you feel like you're getting behind, so you try to rush your content or mimic that content. But at the same time, you don't know their situation. I know I have a couple of friends, they post every day, they film every day. They can do that because their setup is different from mine. Me personally, I work 8-hour days full time. And when I go to the gym, I don't feel like talking to a camera or even setting up a camera or carrying a camera with me, So I'm not going to be the one to post every day, or at least film every day.
Right.
I'm going to film when I have free time, which is very rare, but I try to squeeze it in. But at the same time, I'm working with what I got now. So I'm not going to rush myself to get to where my friends, where they're posting every day, because at that point, I'm just going to be burnt out.
Yeah.
And I've done that. My boy Braxton, killing it. He posts every day, he films every day, edits every day, and he's gaining followers, hundreds of followers a day. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you do look at that and you're oh, I could be in the same boat. But again, I can't do that. I have to go at my own pace, and I feel like it will benefit me more by going at my pace rather than trying to rush and catch up.
Yeah, 100%.
I know. That's my little advice. But yeah, I don't know. It was a weird, me and my sister have deep conversations sometimes, especially when we drive. And that was just one of them that just kind of came up, and I was just comparison is the thief of joy. Like when you start comparing, you're less happy. You're always trying to rush to achieve
catch up.
something. Yeah, catch up, et cetera, et cetera. So like you're just never going to be truly happy
Yeah.
in that state mindset.
Yeah. Be yourself, be unique. And like I said, make your goals yours.
Yeah.
That's another thing. I feel like some people will be a little envious sometimes and just be like, oh, I see this content creator and now they have 1 million followers and they have this sponsorship or brand sponsorship.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, okay, I want that. Okay, so you want somebody's life.
Right.
Okay, like, but like, what if that doesn't happen? Like, what you can't plan around somebody's exact life of what happened to them.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Right.
that's not. Those are some things like uncontrollable. Like that person never like was like, I'm gonna get that sponsorship when I get to this point. Like those are the things that like you can't control. So always make it, always make it yours. You know what I mean? If if you're, in the gym and you're like, I want to post every fucking day until I get reached out by a sports by a company, cool. But if you're just like, I know this guy and he posted to be a young LA athlete and now that's what I'm gonna do, or I'm gonna post basically identical content to him, or try to be as close as I can to him, try to get the same same number of followers, kind of plan it out to be point A to point B almost to a T, and then hopefully that happens to me. That's never gonna work for you. You're just chasing something that you saw somebody else's journey. Like that's not your journey.
That's why everything's so saturated.
Yeah, everything's so saturated. But that's not your journey. You know what I mean? Like, are there certain brands and companies that I would prefer to work with? Yes. Am I open to all? Like, absolutely.
Right.
Hearing them out and hearing everything like that. But also, like, I know like that I am super stressed out with, life right now in my, in my time. I don't have much time. I'm pretty, much giving my absolute all into bodybuilding right now, and because I work at an 8 hour a 9 to 5 quote unquote, but it's really 8 to 5 with lunch 8 to 5 and then going to the gym and spending so much time and just putting so much effort into that because I know exactly what I want. I haven't done any type of content, and it's just me putting that focus onto that. Like I want for me, like I would love to post content, but at the same time, like I'm getting done at like 5 o'clock, getting home, taking care of him. If I get done the gym, at like
this guy, not
7:30, 7:38. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I need to eat 2 more meals, and then I'm still taking care of him again, walking him, letting him out one more time, and then like I need proper sleep to like wake up at 6:30 again. So like the content part just isn't there for me right now, but that's okay. Like I need to realize like, for the people like AJ that really are, putting that content out. Would I love to do that? Yes. Do I know that I am putting my time into something else? But yes, but that's what I'm choosing to do.
Right.
I would love to make content right now, but I need to succeed for myself more into the sport that I'm putting everything I have into
sacrifice.
it. But yeah, and I'm sacrificing some content right now. Like I haven't, there's no pictures of me there. I just took like I just took a picture of my legs and like I posted on Instagram. I've been MIA on everything, on everything. I even deleted some social media apps not recently, about a month or so ago. I've deleted some things. Just like I am so zoned in right now, and I'm sacrificing some things like content. But at first it bothered the fuck out of me,
right?
Because I was seeing like not just you, but like other people, and I'm like, dude, they're doing so well, and they're putting that content out, but like they're choosing to put some time into that, and I'm choosing not to. So I can't be upset about that because I am choosing to do something more with my time, different with my time, not more different with my time. That is taking that chunk up that I could be doing content. That's fine, but that's my journey. You know what I mean?
Facts.
That's my journey. So I can't be a copycat, or I can't be doing this or that. That's my choice. That's my lifestyle. That's exactly what my journey is going to be. So, yeah.
Right. Now I feel the same way. Like TikTok to me is like a foreign land now. Like I don't post on TikTok anymore. Probably like once every week or 2 weeks, and then I've mainly focused my time on my YouTube, which because I feel like that's easier for me. Just take one day out of the week to just record everything and then cut it up and put it into a video. rather than making 20 videos a week and posting
Yep.
a minute clips on TikTok every
Yeah.
day. So I know it's just sacrifices and figuring out your journey and what you want to do in life and where you want to be. And yeah, like even if you want to be like the next Jeff Bezos, like don't have to do it in a year.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to do it in a year.
Why ain't gonna happen in
Like
here?
struggle a little bit. You know, it's okay to
Fail.
struggle.
Fail. Fall on your face.
Like I struggle every day. I might not seem like it, but I do.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just wanted to bring that up.
Cool.
Some enlightenment, some knowledge. Yeah, I don't even know if we put any knowledge in that, but
We did.
I feel like we did.
More than the Boston Tea Party part.
Yeah, that was just to get us going. But anyways,
Close her out.
you want to?
Yes.
Okay. Well, welcome. Oh shoot, I always mess this up. I don't understand it. Why is my voice so fucking high right now? Anyways, thank you for tuning back into Identical Opposites. Another Thursday, another show, another episode, etc., etc. I think we're on episode 26.
Something
Yeah,
like that?
26.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. I don't really know until I'm about to post the video, but
Yeah.
it should be 26. So thank y'all for staying this long, tuning in. We are gaining more people to the family, so y'all continue to like, share, and comment, and share with a friend, and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button if you're on YouTube. And yeah, you got anything else you want to say? Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I got
Make
nothing.
sure y'all follow the Instagram and TikTok for daily, weekly clips, etc., etc. So
Yeah.
it would just be Identical's Opposite Show. Just look it up, and it'll be the first one popping up. It has the little tan icon with the little our name in the center, and then it says Identical Opposite Show.
That's us.
That's us. So press that, and then hit the follow button, and then also if you want to, our personals are in there somewhere too. So if you want to see that.
Yeah.
Click that. But yeah, that's all I got for them today. So
That's
you
it.
good?
We're rocking.
All right. See y'all next week.
Peace.
Bye.